Safeway. McCarthy Drilling. Drilling done right.
When is the last time your bank paid you for swiping your debit card? At Mid-Missouri Bank, swiping your card actually makes you money. Since June of 2017, Midmo has paid out $6 million in Kasasa rewards to their Kasasa customers. $6 million. That's an average of $75,000 a month. You think it's time to switch to Mid-Missouri Bank? Come join one of their 13 locations and get paid to swipe. To learn more, visit midmobank.com. Mid-Missouri Bank is building the community bank of the future in the Ozarks today. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to JFK Stadium on the campus of Parkview High School. At the half, it is Bolivar 21 and the Parkview Vikings 6. Liberators will kick off to the Vikings to start the second half. This is the Shelter Insurance halftime show. Thank you, Craig Lehman. Shelter Insurance in Bolivar. And,
Craig may be traveling up to Columbia tomorrow.
Yes, Craig.
I would not be shocked if he's headed up there.
Actually, I think that he's not headed up there.
That is a shock.
They had something coming up. I think because that was one of the tickets I was made aware of today. A friend of mine said that they were offered Craig's tickets because something had come up and they had to change their plans. So
what in the world would come up?
Well, Craig may have got better tickets.
That could
he
be.
may be in a box up there somewhere. He may have got better tickets.
Which is where I'd want to be because I think they're calling for about a 50 to 60% chance of rain.
Lord, I hope it rains in Polk County.
I hope it
does. This may have wound up to be one of the hotter days on record, I hear. I don't know if it broke the record.
I think we missed it by 1 degree.
It was dang sure hot down here, I can tell you that, but it's kind of cooled off. It's pretty nice right now.
Oh, yeah, don't feel too bad.
Don't get ready to start the second half. And like I said, Liberators just need to cut the penalties out, continue to execute.
You know, the penalties that we had one, we had two holds on one play. But most of what we had was after big plays. We had that, I think, happen 3 times. We had good offensive plays and then had penalties at the end of them. They weren't the penalties that we've been having, which, boy, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. We're at least nipping that in the bud, perhaps.
Well, we had the illegal procedure early in the game. The coach called the timeout. I'd say he chewed some proverbial backside.
He emphasized.
Very, very, very strongly, too, I'm sure. So, I'm just saying to y'all, that'd be correct. I wonder how many wind sprints you get on that. Whew, I can only imagine back in the day.
Speaking of back in the day, did Coach Atkins have his 100th birthday party?
He most certainly did. It was a week ago, and it was well attended by a lot of people.
Did you go?
No, I wasn't able to make the trip up. We had some other things come up, but
you had that bunny.
Yeah, my dad, my dad and brother were lucky enough, fortunate enough. They went out to dinner on Sunday night with Coach, my brother and his wife, and another couples that they spent a lot of time together up there. And,
the amount of lives he's touched and who showed up was probably way, way below what the lives he's changed and touched.
There was 2 that showed up from Centralia, Missouri, which was his first head coaching job back in the 50s.
Really?
And he had quite the record up there. He was only there for 3 or 4 years, and I think only had maybe 1, maybe 2 losses. Now, somebody may call me in and call me on that, but I know I have been around some of those Centralia guys before at some of his other birthday parties, and they were extremely proud that they had him and disappointed that Jeff City got him for all those years.
I would say there's board members and or athletic directors that have relived that nightmare over and over and over.
All right, here we go, Matt. Yep. What are you putting on the onside?
Well, it's going to be an onside kick now. He's been strong on that. It was actually late in the third quarter he started calling for an onside here.
I got something wrong with I can't get the overlay. Okay. And all right.
He's talking that text speak again. We don't know text speak.
Now I'm back. All right, here we go. Kicking off will be Burke. Back deep to receive for the Vikings, which won't matter, is McGinnis.
lost some money. It's a long onside kick.
And to the 1, out to the 15, to the 20. Cuts it back to the 30. Got some room to run and dropped at the 35-yard line. And that gets the crowd pumped up here, returning the kick for the Vikings was Donald Taylor, the 5'8", 165-pound junior. That's my loss.
That increases the momentum there.
They went in with momentum, and they've come out and set the stage right there, so we need the Liberators to step up here big time. 95% of that first half was always played on the Liberator side of the field, so let's see if we can't get that back for us.
Otto will step up under center I formation, one receiver to either side. Takes a snap, hands off to the second back through. He's hit at the line of scrimmage, but falls forward with the big body to pick up about 2 yards.
Somebody a big hit by Logan Bunn right there, stopping him right there at the line. He falls forward for the 2, though.
2nd down and 8. And they're going to come right back with the same formation. That tailback is almost 10 yards deep in that eye. They take the handoff. Otto rolls to the far side, looking to the far sideline to McGinnis, and overthrows him, incomplete.
Yeah, they were working the wide side of the field right there, trying to use a little bit of their speed to get outside there. I said at the beginning of the game, I like our speed compared with anybody else. I think that we can go foot to foot with them.
That was a really good defense by our back over there.
Otto pretty much just had to throw it away because he was covered well. So 3rd down and 8 now. Otto will be in the gun. Has the back on the near side of him. 2 to the far side, 1 receiver to the near side. Takes the snap. Going to run a reverse.
And they got it.
Turning the corner to the 40, the 50, 45, 40 down the near sideline. And finally dropped at the 20-yard line. And carrying the ball was Isaiah Hampton for the Vikings. And they pick up a big chunk of yardage there. Get just inside the red zone.
As the whole backside over here went with all that fake misdirection to the right-hand side. And, Parkview did a great job of just sealing us off. Luckily, we had a little bit more speed than their back right there and was able to track him down. It's number 9. I believe that's Hunter Kozlowski was able to track him down, the sophomore.
They'll go to the I formation with the receiver to either side, Otto under center. Hands off to the second back through, and nothing going there.
Our interior defense has been it's been outstanding tonight so far.
Number 1 slow to get up there for Parkview.
That's their tailback, Casey Hiley. And they'll stay in the same formation. 2nd down and 10 now. Otto takes the snap, takes the handoff, throws to the far side. Throws it, has his man, makes the catch, but driven backwards.
And falling down by contact, forward momentum. Yeah, they're going to say it was
he spun out of the tackle, and about the time he spun out, it's about the time they blew the whistle. And the hometown crowd doesn't like that. And it is hometown mattress and furniture. Our logo's wrong. We'll try and get that corrected.
Okay.
So
3rd and 1.
So 3rd down and 1. This time 2 receivers near side in the eye. And drops the ball, but the fullback picks it up, and he's going to get across the 5 to the 4-yard line. 1st and 10, Vikings. And it'll be 1st and goal to go from the 4 for Parkview.
Hate to see that. Mace McCurry come right up over the center and did a timed stunt on that and kind of came over the center. Disrupted that center quarterback exchange right there. The ball hits the ground, but the fullback in the right position.
That's momentum.
Yep.
Told you it should have onside kick.
Yeah, no doubt about it now.
If they got it, would have been where they returned it to. And the Liberators jump off sides. And it'll be 1st and goal to go from the 2 now.
All right, Liberators.
That's momentum.
2 weeks ago, we sit in this exact spot up there in Harrisonville, and we kept them out 4 downs in a row.
We did. And it wound up being the difference in the game.
Exactly.
1st and goal from the 2.
One to either side for Otto. He'll be under the center in the eye. Pitches the ball out to the wide man. He's driven out of bounds.
Casey Gardner getting over there and getting him out of bounds before he could get to the goal line.
That was highly on the carry.
Carry by inside highly, not quite in the end zone. Looks like they still got about 2 to go.
So still goal to go from the 2. Third down and goal to go from the 2.
Ball on the ground.
Ball on the ground again. The Liberators pick it up. Neesmith got it. I believe we got it at the 9-yard line. It is. That is a big turnover as Parkview about to go in the end zone.
Wow.
The second fumble of the drive on the exchange study, and there was Neesmith to pick it up.
And that's how you switch momentum.
Yeah, no kidding.
That's how you do it. Now if Bolivar can march down the field to score here, momentum will officially have been swapped. Bull Parkview they had a wonderful chance there to really climb back in this thing, and they shot themselves in the foot. Good pickup on that fumble, too.
Yeah.
That was in the backfield kind of squirming around.
He just about was going to take that to the house.
He thought about it. He absolutely thought about it.
One receiver near side, up back on each side. The far side comes in motion to the near side. The handoff to Casey. He breaks a tackle or two. He'll pick up the first down. Finally driven out of bounds at the 24-yard line. That's another hometown mattress and furniture first down.
I think that's going to... Did it get 16 on that, it looked like?
Yep.
I was kind of distracted. I seen a yellow Jeep with no doors and a big tower on the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my granddaughter's been telling everybody that that's what I'm buying her.
Okay,
well, she's come up with that on herself. So
I like her taste.
Oh, man.
Far side man comes in motion to the near side. They're running a little inside cross pattern, and I believe that is
He's
wow.
Good leg
drive
on the carry.
No, that's Mason McCurry on there. Yeah,
there wasn't much there, but he picks up 2 just on some tough running.
Yeah, on nothing. He picks up 2 on nothing. I mean, that last 4 or 5 yards he made, it was just him gutting it out.
They've got third down. Is that right?
Shouldn't be.
No, it should be second down.
Clock down here.
Scoreboard doesn't work here, so. Banner in the pistol. Behind him is Casey. They show blitz. The hand up to Casey. He breaks the tackle, kicks it to the outside, tries to spin back in. He's going to pick up about 2, well short of the first.
And that'll bring up third down.
Yep. They're flipping it now.
Number 58, Xavier Dealer on that.
All right, Liberators,
third
get this.
3rd and 7. To the either side for Banner in the gun. Now the far side slot man comes in motion. They pitch it to him. They're going to run sweep near side. He gets the block, gets up to, and we got a penalty flag from way in the back.
He threw that from 18 yards back.
And he's dropped at the 30. That'll be short of the first. Could you see what the penalty was?
No. I'm going to say it could be a block in the back right there in that vicinity.
Yeah, he was beyond the 50-yard line when he threw that penalty flag.
Is that helmet to helmet?
Yep.
Targeting?
So another penalty to hurt the Liberators. That's going to move them back to the 19-yard line.
Wow.
Sorry, to the 14-yard line.
The 15-yard line.
So is that targeting or is that helmet to helmet?
I don't know.
17 yards.
So to bring up third down now in about 22. One receiver wide to either side, up back on each side. Now McCurry comes in motion. They pitch it to him. They run sweep the far side. He breaks one tackle, breaks another tackle, still on his feet, crosses the 20, and still driving. Finally, they blow the whistle. He'll get up to the 23, and a helmet popped off.
Yeah. Not sure what's going on down there. A lot of after whistle contact going down there, but Mason McCurry picking up 7 yards on the run.
Well short of the first down, and the Liberators will be forced to punt. Burke in to punt. Guinness back deep to receive, along with Taylor standing near midfield. Burke's going to be standing on his own 10-yard line. And both of those guys can be pretty dangerous. So bad snap, and Burke gets it picked up, and he's going to have to run, and he won't get anywhere. He'll be dropped at the 10. Parkview will take over 1st and 10 from the Bolivar 10-yard line. 6:07 left to play here in the third quarter.
And Mighty Mo may have swung again.
Somebody's got to get control of Mo. It needs to be the Liberators.
Stop, and they will take over in great field position.
Snap came in low, looked like it hopped a couple of times, stood along the ground. He just couldn't quite get it picked up before the defensive reaching.
Are they marking them inside the 10 with that?
Right at the 11, it looks like, maybe.
Well, they haven't marked it yet. Yep, at the 11, so it'll be 1st and 10 from the 11.
First and 10 from the 11.
One receiver to either side, I formation for Otto under center. Takes the snap, pitches, comes to the near side. Liberators string it out well, but they don't get a hold of him. He gets up to the 6-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 on the play.
Good patience. He waited until he got a crack, and then he went to it.
Yeah, he did. The Liberators were stringing it out, and then all of a sudden he just did cut back behind them, and they weren't filling those lanes good.
We got a water timeout, looks like.
Water timeout with 5:46 left to play here in the third quarter. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football on MoSportsZone and listening on Your Country 99.
People choose Oak Star Bank for a number of reasons, from the high interest earning checking accounts all the way to a 30-year fixed rate farm loan. But really, it's our people that make the difference. Here at Oak Star, we believe that friendly service and a smile from hometown people that you know makes all the difference in the world. Come experience the difference a hometown bank like Oak Star can make. Oak Star Bank knows banking in Bolivar. Maybe it's time you get to know us. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
When you own a commercial lawn service, you know a thing or two about great cuts. You also know that every dollar counts. And with Gravely's Mow Like a Pro sales event, you can save up to $2,000 and receive special financing on select models of America's most rugged and dependable commercial lawnmowers, including the Big Pro Turn 600. But hurry, the Mow Like a Pro sales event is for a limited time only, and only at Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
Precision Small Engines in Bolivar.
There we go. They run a reverse, and they get in the end zone. Parkview scores on the 6-yard touchdown run on the reverse. And Isaiah Hampton with the score.
And now they're forced to go with 2 here since they failed in the first attempt, I would think.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and they don't have a kicker, so I don't know what that bug is, but he's biting the snot out of me.
We've got a new ball game, gentlemen.
21-12. Let's try and hold them out here. Otto in the gun. Has McGinnis in the backfield with him. 2 receivers to either side. Snap is back. Hands up to McGinnis, and he's dropped for no gain. And that will be a failed 2-point conversion. The score stands 21-12.
And that could loom large as this game goes on.
Really not having a kicker right here for them, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That brings your score to Bolivar 21, your Parkview Vikings.
We'll take a short break. We'll be right back with the ensuing kickoff. You're listening to Bolivar Liberator Football on Your Country 99.
Welcome to Coral Supply in Bolivar. Coral Supply and Kubota have stepped up to get you the Kubota tractor you need.
Like the L3902 package with box blade, brush hog, and 18-foot trailer. Bring home the Kubota L3902 package for 0 down, 2.9 APR for up to 84 months through March 1st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
At Quartz Supply in Bolivar, we make it simple to buy a new Kubota tractor.
Welcome back to JFK Stadium on the campus of Parkview High School here in Springfield. And McGinnis will kick off to the Liberators. Back deep to receive will be Nichols and Casey. They're going to be standing on their own 15-yard line as McGinnis tees it up near hash at the 40. They have pooched most of the time. He does not have a big leg. I think he's probably just an athlete, and they said somebody's got a kick. And it is a pooch down the middle. It's off the hands of the up back. Casey finally picks it up at the 24. He's covered up now, breaks a tackle to the 25-30, near side 35-40, and horse collared out of bounds at the, and then a little extra.
No flag.
No flag.
He went around.
He returns it to the 43-yard line.
That tackler just came up and just dove at him and wrapped an arm basically around his head and did a little do-side-do with him out of bounds. Good field position for Bolivar.
Yep. They're going to start, looks like they're going to mark it on the 44. I'm telling you, Parkview's big.
Yeah, they've got a lot more size. I don't remember seeing all of that size during the Jamboree, man.
I don't remember him being that big either. Banner in the pistol. Behind him is Casey. Jackson the wing on the far side. He comes in motion to the near side. The handoff up the middle to Casey, and he's going nowhere. Good job by Parkview of penetrating there. Look at the pancake toss over here. That's 10 yards down the line of scrimmage on a pancake, giving up about 50 pounds.
I would say they were engaged on that play.
I missed that one.
They lost the one.
The guy that got pancaked, and then their inside linebackers coming off injured, that could be big. That's Deshaun Wright. Again, Jackson in motion from the far side of the near side. Again, they go to Casey, this time up the middle. He gets across midfield to the, well, they're going to spot him right at the 50. Be a gain of 6 on the play.
Bring up third and about 4, very manageable. Yeah, short of the 50, third and 5.
Yeah, that was not a very good spot.
Yeah, they kind of marked it backwards a little bit there. But
2 receivers either side for the Liberators from the pistol. Banner takes a snap, throws over in the far flat.
Oh!
It's picked off by McGinnis, and he's going to take that one to the house. He jumped the route, and he will go all the way for the touchdown. Got a penalty flag at the 44-yard line.
I don't think that'll bring it back.
No. Let's see what it is before we put the score on the board.
Touchdown.
It is a touchdown. That should come by unsportsmanlike.
Unsportsmanlike. That would be enforced
on the kick. Yep. Good job by McGinnis. He just read the route. Looked like the receiver was open, but he narrowed the gap and jumped up and got it. And,
you know, it almost looked like the receiver started to pull his hands down, thinking it was going to go to the receiver that was back behind him there.
So Parkview will go for 2. And from the gun is Otto. Takes the snap, looking to throw, under some pressure, and is drugged down, but is able to get the ball off, and he gets his receiver just inside the end zone. And the
21-20.
Vikings pulled within 1 with 4:11 left to play here in the third quarter.
That's very unfortunate right there. You know, Liberators didn't have a flawless first half, but it was good enough to where we should be a little bit better off than what we are right now. We're just ahead by 1 point. There's still quite a bit of time left here in the third quarter, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter.
So they will put 15 yards on the kickoff here, so they'll be kicking off from their own 25-yard line. We should have good field possession. Liberators really have to come down and put the ball in the end zone this time, guys, and quell this momentum. But, yeah, the not-so-large crowd from Parkview getting into it.
I believe is that 20 unanswered?
Yes,
yep.
Okay. 20 unanswered.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and no, they went in 6.
Yep.
They went in 6. So that's 14 unanswered. But the point being here is we've already discussed that they don't have a very strong kicking game, so we should just be able to field this ball, you know, and if we field it cleanly. Last time we just did not field it cleanly. It went through 2 of the Liberators' hands before we was able to get control of it. Made something good happen, but still, you know, they're kicking from the 25. There's no reason why we shouldn't have this ball at least on our 45 before to start this next drive.
And Jackson's back in there. He's going to return the kick instead of Nichols. Casey on the near side, Jackson on the far side, and they're standing on about their own 30. He boots it away. Casey will pick it up at the 35, works across the center of the field, trying to get the corner turn, and he fumbles the ball. Get out of bounds, and it does go out of bounds. It'll be Liberator ball.
Woo. Woo. Dangerous, very dangerous. That's tough on a return man to field that on one side of the field, outside of the hash marks, and then try to get all the way to the other side. You know, coaches
he had room to run.
Yeah. And that kick was a hard one to handle. That was a vertical spiral all the way down the field. Kind of knuckled the ball down.
Well, we'll start on R46.
Got an injured player for the Vikings. That is Cameron Wrangler, 6 foot 205-pound senior. Banner in the pistol, Casey beside him. One receiver to the far side, up back. Jackson on the near side goes in motion. They throw it to him in the far flats. He dances around a little bit and dives forward, picks up about 5 on the play. Good job there by Jackson. It is a gain of 5, second down and 5.
5 for the Liberators.
Just got 4th on that.
Second down and 5 to go.
That's flipping backwards.
Two to the near side for Banner, one to the far side. Near side man McCurry comes in motion. They hand off to Casey. He drives forward, gets up to about the 35-yard line. He'll pick up 3. We'll be looking at a 3rd and short.
Liberators need just reach in that bag and pick that one. I still like that play that we used up there at Harrisonville. We ran it earlier tonight, and it picked up several yards. It definitely get this first down if we can run it right.
That'd be a hometown mattress and furniture home first down.
Yeah.
Now the far side man comes in motion. The handoff to Casey, kicks it to the outside. He'll pick up the first down. He's finally brought down at the 37-yard line. So that's another hometown mattress and furniture first down.
Sorely needed hometown furniture and mattress first down.
Oops.
First and 10 from 38.
I got it all messed up now.
All right. Banner in the shotgun, got Casey back beside him. Jackson flanker to the left, 2 out to the right. McCurry's going in motion right to left. Banner takes a snap, hands it off to Casey, breaks up the middle. He's got about 14, 12 yards on that carry. Good job right up off the left tackle's right cheek.
We got a player hurt in the backfield, too.
And that's another hometown mattress and furniture first down. A Viking down.
He's got an ankle or...
That's one of their captains, their senior captains, Warner.
He's kind of tipping on that left. May have been a cramp. He's kind of straightened out now. Maybe a little bit of a cramp. I don't know if there's such a thing as a little bit of a cramp.
No. They all feel like your leg's going to fall off.
Yes, they do.
Well, I've lost my logos.
All right, Liberators are going to take the ball in. They got it on the, shut about the 26-yard line?
Yes.
Looks like Jackson's going to come over here to the right side flanker. Got Casey in the backfield behind Banner. McCurry in motion from left to right. Banner takes a snap, hands it off to Casey Garner up the middle, and he picks up about 4.
He had a little room there and made the most of it. Makes it very manageable now.
Just went straight up the middle. That's hard work right in the trenches right there.
There are a minute and 50 seconds left to go in the third.
Yeah, a minute 45 to go here in the third quarter. Bolivar definitely needs to try to get this ball punched in the end zone. We've given up 14 unanswered points. We need to get this score back here. Banner in the shotgun. McCurry's going to motion from right to left. Hand off again to Casey. He's going to break it to the outside. He's going to pick up about 4 yards, it looks like, over there on that far sideline.
Hey, one thing Parkview's been pretty good at tonight, Clay. They're when they get a chance to make a tackle, they're making tackles.
They do a good job. There's not a lot of just them arms going out there. They're putting shoulder pads in and trying to get a wrap on our guys, and for the most part, are being successful with it.
I agree.
Called those form tackles back in the day.
Big play here in the game.
Going to be 3rd and a long 3, short 4 for the.
We're going to get this one off before the third quarter.
Looks like about 20. 10 seconds to go on the play clock, 50 on the game clock. Banner keeps it himself. He goes straight up the middle. Going to be a little short. It looks like he needed just about 4, and he got about 3.5, I believe. Going to bring up a 4th down.
That'll give us time to talk about it, though. That should take us to the start of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, so with that, we're going to go ahead and take a break right now because we're not going to run another play before that. Well, let's just keep it right here just a second. We might try to get one off right here. I don't know. Got 15,
14 on the play clock, 14 on the game clock. McCurry in motion from the near side of the far side. They give it to Casey, and, man, what an effort. I don't know if he got it or not, though.
I don't believe he did. It looks to me like the far side official came in and is going to be just a little bit short.
You know, Casey won that battle there leaning forward because he was dead stop, and he leaned forward. So if we get a first down, it was all help.
It's Parkview's ball.
That's a big stop by Parkview, and once again, momentum is going right back to Parkview. Boy, you hate to see that right there. I thought the Liberators were going to get that score back. We're going to go into the fourth quarter just up by 1, and Parkview's going to have the ball, and they're going to have to go the length of the field.
They'll get it at the 16, 17-yard line.
You're talking to one of the stress spots. I know you've got another level.
Parkview players on the sideline. The crowd, everybody's turned it up here just another level. Everybody's excited. They like their position.
High formation for Otto, one receiver to either side. Takes the snap, pitches. They come near side, ball bouncing around, but the back's able to get control, and he breaks a tackle and falls forward. Might have got a yard on it.
Just several Liberators making contact down there and getting the ball carrier down. It looked to me like when he pitched that ball, it was high and behind him, but he was able to bring it under control.
That'll end the quarter. We'll take a short break here. Watching Bolivar Liberator football on MoSportsZone and listening on Your Country 99.
Hurry up, dude. The game's about to start.
Nothing beats spending the day watching the game with your buddies.
Dude, I'm literally right here. Let's do this.
Which is why a shelter insurance renter's policy is key to your winning game plan. It protects things your landlord's policy doesn't.
Dude, where's your TV?
What? No way, dude.
Like that flat screen TV that just got stolen.
Ask Shelter Agent Craig Lehman about Shelter's competitive renters insurance rates.
For nearly 70 years, Schuff Furniture has been your local family-owned furniture store. where you'll find quality home furnishings from Ashley, Best Home Furnishings, Sleeptronic, and Catnapper, all at affordable prices. And did you know Schuff Furniture offers free delivery within a large area of Bolivar? Just ask Kevin or Melinda for the details. Make your house a home with Schuff Furniture, your everyday good price furniture store, located 3 miles south of Bolivar, right off Highway 13.
Welcome back to JFK Stadium on the campus of Parkview High School. Fourth quarter action underway. Bolivar up 21-20 over the Vikings, but the Vikings have the ball second down and 8 from their own 19-yard line. Otto will step up under center in the I formation. Drops the ball, and he's going to lose about 3 yards on the broken play.
That's probably 3 or maybe 4 snaps they've had trouble just on the exchange from the center to the quarterback. So
Tyron Newman and Mason McCurry getting in there and creating havoc on that exchange there between the center and quarterback.
It'll be a loss of 4, third down now and 12 for the Vikings.
Well, I would think that we will see a reverse sometime in the next couple of plays.
Our pass. They've had success with the reverse play.
Probably go that big, tall receiver down there.
2 receivers to the near side for Otto in the I formation. Takes the handoff, looking to throw, going to the far sidelines, and a great defensive play to tip that ball away.
That's a good job right there. That's number 3 over there, Connor Neal. He was just right in the hip pocket of that receiver and was able to get a hand on that ball, knocking it out of the receiver's hands. That would have been a big completion.
Had to be, too, because if he's not there, that's an easy completion.
Yep. So the Vikings will be forced to punt deep in their own territory. And the kid that came off, Warner, he was their kicker. I don't know if he's back there now. He's going to be standing on about his own goal line. Casey going to be at about the Parkview 45, and he's had a couple good punt returns tonight.
See if the Liberators are going to come after it, if they're going to drop back.
And Warner gets the kickoff. Casey calls for the fair catch at the 45, and that's where Bolivar will take over with 11:03 left in the ballgame, up by a point.
All right, good move right there by the Casey taking that fair catch. They had people down the field that time. It was a low liner, and you think a lot of times that's going to get there to the return man a little bit quicker. But Parkview did a good job of covering it.
Liberator with a good field position and a chance here early in the fourth quarter to pull up by 2 scores.
One receiver wide to the near side for Banner. Up backs on either side. Casey beside him in the gun. Near side back, McCurry goes in motion. They hand it off to him. He breaks a tackle or 2, gets the first down, and that'll be another Hometown Mattress and Furniture first down.
That was McCurry on a 14-yard scramble right up the right side there.
He was a shoestring tackle from getting into the end zone, too.
Just about broke it. Seem to have a lot of success going off that right tackle over there. Is that Santos on the right side over there?
I can't see. This time Jackson goes in motion from the near side to the far side. They hand it up to him, and he's going to pick up a couple of tough yards.
Gets the first down.
No, we're going the other way.
Yeah, my mistake.
It'll be second down and 8.
I looked at the wrong sticks down there.
Bring up second down and 8 for the Liberators.
Yeah, that's Santos over on the right side.
Got some changes on here. One receiver to either side. From the pistol is Banner this time. Casey behind him. Straight handoff to Casey, and he dives forward and picks up about 4. When it's crunch time, get the ball in your best senior athlete's hand, and that's what they're doing right there with Casey.
And give it to him whether he's going up the middle or in space. Either one, he's going to make a positive yardage out of it. Now we've got 2 downs to get about 4 yards, 5 yards maybe.
Casey leading the season, leading team in all season, all-purpose yardage. So he is the workhorse for the Liberators. 355
the pistol is Banner with Casey on this side of him. Farman comes in motion to the near side. They run a little counter. They kick it to the outside, and they're going to get the first down
They're going to say he stepped out. Oh. 2 yards short. He's putting him out 2 yards short of the line of game.
He made a great move coming around that corner on that end. He just left that end standing in the dust. Thought he could make it enough for the first down, but he guess he got out of bounds.
Man, it didn't look like Sonny Shoes in the white there. It would be 4th down and 2.
This is probably the most I've heard the crowd engaged in a Parkview game as far as I can remember.
Quite a long time.
One receiver near side. McCurry goes and he jumps offside.
Unfortunately, Liberators.
Nope. Parkview called a timeout.
Okay.
So we got a break there.
Well, we're jumpy on that.
We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football on MoSportsZone, listening on Your Country 99.
Shopping for car insurance is confusing. Holy cow.
Great. Now we have a cow in our kitchen. Why did you say that?
Because I don't know what coverage to choose.
So just say the State Farm jingle. A State Farm agent can go over all your options with you and help choose coverage that meets your needs. Dude, cow, could you move?
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Diana Andrews, 326-2636.
Welcome back to JFK Stadium on the campus of Parkview High School. 21-20, 9:21 left to play here in the ball game. Liberators looking at a 4th down and 2 from the Parkview 23.5-yard line. Big moment in the game right here, guys.
I think so.
Without a doubt. Banner will be in a pistol. Behind him will be Casey. One receiver to the near side. Man in the slot on the near side. Up back on the far side. They hand the ball off to Casey. He dives forward, spins out of a tackle, and he'll pick up the first down.
Initial contact had him stopped short, Matt. He made a nice spin and picked up the extra yardage to get the first down.
That's another hometown mattress and furniture first down.
I like the way he went down. I mean, he got a hand down onto the ground to help himself maintain his balance and was able to basically bear crawl his way up through there. Get them extra 2 yards that were needed.
9 minutes and counting. Liberators in the just outside the red zone. The ball marked at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10. Jackson goes in motion from the near side to the far side. They run a little inside counter. And Parkview did a great job of blowing that up. The linebacker, who's been kind of gimpy all night, coming there.
You know, we lost a couple of yards on that, and that was lucky that we just lost a couple of yards. They were in the backfield with us early.
It looked like we were going to lose the football on that, really.
Yeah.
So Bolivar loses 2 yards, 2nd and 12. Jackson in motion near side to far side. Banner takes the snap, pitches to Casey, sweeps to the far side, finds a little seam, dives forward, picks up about 5 or 6 yards. Bring up 3rd and about 6 or 7.
Tough yards there. He had to stick his nose right into some tacklers to get those extra yards.
He's got good vision. He keeps that head up while he's running, and he waits for some blockers, and then he sees little creases, and he takes them. So.
And, you know, he's not afraid. He'll just run into or over or around anybody that he can. Whatever's the most advantage for him, that's what he does.
And Liberators need to take advantage of the starting linebacker, Deshaun Wright, over here on the sideline being tended to. He's been blowing stuff up all night. Snaps bad, and Banner picks it up. He's got all kinds of time to throw. Now goes to the ball away.
Nobody on that side of the field to throw to.
So that's going to bring up 4th and 7. And you pretty much got to go for it here. Clock stops at 7:30 with the incomplete pass.
I was watching our kicker at halftime, Matt. He was nailing them from the 25 and 30-yard line.
I would say
this would be a little
in his range, but they're going to go for it. Banner takes the snap, rolls near side. Under some pressure, now avoids one, still on his feet, gets across the 20 to the 19, but he'll be well short of the first down. And Bolivar hands the ball back over to Parkview with 7:22 remaining in the game on possessions.
unfortunate right there that we can't capitalize on the good field position to start that drive.
Yeah. We're letting some opportunities get by that we're going to regret, I'm afraid.
Hey, and Parkview's believing right now.
I'm
telling you that right now. They haven't beat Bolivar, so they're believing it right now.
They're not hurting themselves. I mean, they're keeping the game right where they want them. They've got possession, so here we go.
Otto will be in the shotgun, one back with him, two receivers near side, one far side. And the handoff, they're going to run a reverse. And he gets across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Number 68 that time, Sam Harless. Good job. He stayed at home over there, and he was able to snip that out and get the stop after about a 3-yard gain.
Donald Taylor on the carry for the Vikings. That's a 3-yard pickup. 2nd and 7. Just under 7 minutes to play here. Otto comes from the near sideline. Gets the play to his troops. They're going to put him under center and go in the I formation. They got McGinnis in the slot on the near side, a receiver wide to the near side as well. Handoff up the middle to the second back through. He crosses the 25 to the 26-yard line. And right now the Vikings are matriculating.
They're grinding the ball up the middle and getting good yardage.
Yeah, I'm going to say that. The clock is not our friend right now. We got 6:22 to go right here.
And we don't have the ball.
And they've got a long way to go. They could eat this clock up. Yep. The one thing about it, we know that they're probably not going to try any field goals. They're going to have to try to punch it in.
Again, the I formation, two receivers to the far side. Otto takes the snap. He has a problem. Ball's on the ground. I believe Parkview got it, but they're going to lose 2 yards on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just been a thorn in their side, and I'm telling you that's...
why are they stopping the clock?
They shouldn't.
Clock has not run since the ball was snapped.
Timeout looks like. They're coming off the field, must be.
Water timeout?
Yeah, water timeout.
Yeah.
So water timeout with 5:55. We're going to keep it right here. They're showing 4th down. Is that right?
That is correct.
Yes. Yes, and I'll tell you what, we're at the point of the game here where one play either direction will determine the outcome of this game.
Yeah, there's no question about it. The only team that showed any offensive capabilities here in the second half has been Parkview.
I don't think this game will the score will wind up where it's at now.
Nope, I agree.
So we've got some action that's going to happen. It just depends on who makes it happen. Parkview's in a good spot. Bolivar's kind of back on their heels right now. We need to get the ball back as soon as we can, and this will be a good opportunity to do that.
Can't give up a big play. Bolivar really hasn't. Well, they've given up 2 or 3 big plays a game, and we've given up 2 big plays already here tonight with those reverses, and then that one long pass play. So,
with 4th and 5, Matt, what are they going to do here?
Well, the punter's going out.
They have to punt, don't they?
Yeah, they're going to. Yeah.
I mean, the ball's on the.
Bolivar has nobody back to receive. 23. They're playing for the fake now.
Casey's coming back.
Looks like Casey's going to come back.
We won them line drive punts. Hope he feels
spread wide and whistle before the snap.
I'm not sure we were set and ready to go there.
We have enough players on the field. They have 11. We have 11.
I don't think we
put the ball in play yet. I don't think he had
Yep, he hadn't blown it.
Now we're going.
Play.
Yeah, they snapped it before it was ready. Low snap.
Low snap. It's a terrible kick, but it takes a Parkview bounce and goes out of bounds at the 45 of the Liberators. They'll take over 1st and 10 there with 5:44 remaining in the ball game, up by 1 point. And you don't have to score here, Bolivar, but you have to control the ball for 5 minutes.
That's exactly right. You got the lead. And it's going to be one score. I can tell you right now, I mean, even if we score a touchdown, still one score because they're a 2-point conversion team, and we'll only be up by 8. So you control this clock all the way and just do not leave them any time.
It's a Liberator advantage right now with the clock and the ball if we can hang on to it or score.
I don't anticipate Coach LaSalle calling any timeouts, but you might watch this Parkview crowd. They might start calling timeouts here in about another minute and a half.
What we really need is about 3 Bolivar furniture and mattress first down.
Yeah, that would ice it up.
Warwick electric touchdown.
That would be really good.
Liberators in a tight package in the shotgun, and Casey behind him is Banner. takes the handoff. They run a reverse, and that's not going anywhere, but the Bolivar runner really hustling, took up a lot of time. He's dropped at the 38. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play.
Yeah, it took up a lot of time, but no positive yards whatsoever. We dropped back there quite a bit. Oh, that's almost 9 yards that we dropped backward.
You know, the Parkview coach that time stepped out on the field pretty good. I thought he was going to burn one right there, but he's going to wait.
20 on the play clock, 5:11 on the game clock. We'll see if Banner uses the clock to his advantage and runs it down. Now 10. Jackson in motion from the far side to the near side. They're running a little inside counter, and they're going to get back to the original line of scrimmage plus about a yard, so that'll bring up 3rd and 8 or 9 for Bolivar.
Is that Casey or? No, that was
made on that play by number 4.
I think that was McCurry.
That was number 1, I bet.
Oh, that's Polk.
Yeah, 1.
That was Polk running?
Yep. Thought it looked a little bit different. Yeah, the Liberators trying a little misdirection now. That's 2 in a row that we've done. They're not fighting there as much as what we did.
Banner now directing, 8 on the play clock. 3, Jackson in motion. They hand it off, they come this way. Crossing midfield as the ball carrier gets up to the 47 of Parkview. So the Libs will be looking at a 4th and long 2, short 3.
Yeah, you have to go here, I believe.
Oh, yeah, you got to go. I might even try a long snap count.
Give him a big hard count.
Brooks going to come in and punt.
We're changing out, yeah.
Clock still ticking, 3:45 remaining. Back deep to receive the kick.
10 on the play clock.
No snap.
And Dirk gets off a beauty. It bounces, and it will be downed at the 1-yard line. They're going to call it a touchback. He slid it into the end zone.
He slid his body slid in now.
Oh,
that was so close.
So Parkview will take over with 3:20 remaining. 1st and 10 from their own 20, down by 1 point.
Now, Bolivar has the lead, but Parkview has the ball in the clock, so I'm going to say it's dead even right now as far as the
Exactly. Exactly, I would say so. Defense is going to have to step up big here. We've seen them do it before, Matt. So, Coach is putting it on these linebackers. Got to get a good charge up front.
Well, remember, Parkview's had trouble with the snap.
That's exactly right.
Timeouts. What's our timeouts?
They've got 3, and we've got 2, I believe. And in the gun will be Otto. He has a back there with him, 2 receivers wide to either side. Takes the snap, throws a quick one across the middle, and he has it, and it breaks the tackle down the far sideline, goes the receiver, and he's pulling away from people. That's going to be a touchdown. 80-yard flags on the play, 80-yard touchdown. The 3:06 left to play in the ball game to put the Vikings up.
Was that a wildcat snap? What was that? Snap went back into the shotgun position. I thought he was under center.
No, he was back
up. Okay.
So now they'll go for 2, up 26-21. And the Liberators will have 3 minutes and 6 seconds to try and score.
Number 11, that's Billy Otto with a big bomb. Let's see what he can do here.
So going for 2, Otto in the gun. 2 near side, 1 far side, has it back with him. Liberators show blitz. He's going to throws over in the near flat. And they don't stop him. They get in for 2. And the Vikings take a 7-point lead over the Liberators. Liberators have not scored in the second half.
And we've given up 22 in the second half.
So that's 22 unanswered.
22 unanswered. Unfortunate for the Liberators right there. they on that 2 point, that's the back there. He wanted that touchdown a little bit more than what we want to stop him. He trucked a couple of us there, unfortunately. Viking players being helped off the field down here. That's the tight end and linebacker, and also the punter, Warner. He's been gimpy all night. Okay, I said this last time they kicked off that we should get the ball somewhere around our 45-yard line because they're not that good of a kicking team here. So hopefully, you know, we can kind of maintain right around that midfield line there. Don't have too much yardage to have to go here in 3 minutes and 6 seconds.
And McGinnis tees it up. He's got kind of a new spring in his step, guys.
He does. He does.
They're short a player. Now they finally Hamilton did out there. They got one running off. Taylor. Now they got somebody going to have to come out.
We've got confusion. Now we're good. Now we're not.
Oh, we got an offset. I don't see a flag. I heard a whistle. I don't see a flag. I think they're just wanting to. There he goes. He gives the signal that they can.
Stay on the clock, son.
They squib it down the middle. It's fielded at the 33-yard line by the up-back McCurry to the 40 and driven backwards. So his forward progress should be about the 39 or 40-yard line. And the Parkview crowd is living at large right now. They're extremely happy.
All right, folks, we got 3 minutes to go. I want to hear
3:02 left to play. You can hear the PA announcer. He's trying to pump up the crowd.
Execution and no penalties is what we need in the next 3 minutes.
Banner in the pistol. Casey beside him, up back on either side. Receiver wide to either side. Jackson goes in motion from the near side to the far side. They throw the middle screen, and they got the catch, get a room to run across the 40, and tripped up, flag down. And there's a flag down. They're going to call holding, I believe. That was McCurry on the carry, or on the catch. He's a little gimpy getting up. He got up to the 43-yard line. The penalty flag sits on the 41. And it's going to be holding against the Liberators. Take it back to the 30.
I think it's the block in the back was the call.
Yeah. He went like this, didn't he?
No, he did this. Yeah. Block in the back.
I can't see through the window here.
It is a little foggy over there, and it's
a pretty dirty window.
Okay, back to the wall.
So we're going to go back to the 32-yard line. It'll be first down and 18 for Bolivar. To the either side. Banner in the pistol takes a snap, looking to throw. Throws down the near sideline, overthrows the intended receiver who was covered up. That was Nichols.
I think there was a little mix-up on who was doing what that time. The ball was well overthrown by about 10.
That stops the clock with 2:45 remaining.
Looks like Nichols was going to cut inside on a little hook pattern, and the ball was like on a flat pattern.
Yep. You don't know if the receiver is reading what the D-back is doing to him or what there, or what, you know, if he has the option of breaking that route off.
Second down now and 17. Banner gets the snap, looking to throw. Goes over on the far flats, has his man, but he's hit and drops the ball.
It's going to be Neesmith as the intended target over there.
At 18 yards out, our passes are going to have to go a little more down the field.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be third down here. It's third and down. We're in fourth down territory. There's no question about that. So you don't have to get it all right here, but it'd be nice to get at least half of it.
Yeah, let's get 10 or so here and then see what we got.
So the Liberators looking at the wristbands. 2:41 left in the ball game. Jackson again in motion. They fake the handoff to Casey. They're going down the wing. The ball's batted down. Incomplete pass. They had Nichols open down this near sideline, but good pressure.
4th and a bunch. 4th and ball game, I'm afraid, guys.
Xavier Teal knocking that down. 6'3", 250-pound junior.
With our 2 timeouts, we could get the ball back at this.
And the Liberators don't know what's going on. Now we get to 4 on the play clock. Get it snapped. They take the handoff to Casey. Banner rolls to the far side. Under some pressure, gets the ball in just short of the first down.
Parkview ball, he needed 18, and it looks like he got 17. Yard short over on the far sideline.
That's sure what it looks like. That's the mark. No flags.
Bolivar turns the ball over on downs.
So Bolivar turns it over on downs with 2:27 remaining. And Parkview's act like they won the ball game, but they still got to play 2 minutes and 27 seconds.
That's a lot of time. They have to get a first down to put this away.
And they are excited, and they have had several balls on the ground with the center quarterback exchange here. So something to keep an eye on right there.
Bolivar does still have 2 timeouts.
Somebody's taking one right now.
There's a timeout on the field.
Let's see what the white hat says. No, who called the timeout? No indication from the crew who called the timeout.
Well, the near side line judge went in and blew her whistle and stopped the play, so I would assume it would have come from this sideline.
Okay. So Parkview calls the timeout with 2:27 remaining.
When I said we're going to be out of balance together, I don't ask very much, but I need you to be really loud to this.
Those go in the I formation with the receiver either side, Otto under center. Hands off to the second back through. He breaks a tackle or two, gets up to about the 42-yard line.
Pretty good game up the middle by number 1.
Giving about 4 on the
second and 5.
Okay, well, give
So
it 5
second down and 5. Hiley the ball carrier. They come right back with the same formation, buck 56 and counting.
They're going to let that clock, they are going to milk as much clock as
Play
they can.
clock go down. There's 14-10, 8 on the play clock. Liberators showing blitz. A handoff to Hiley again. He's going to be stopped for a loss of about 2 on the play.
Now we call one.
There we go. And the Liberators call timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. You're watching Bolivar Liberator football on MoSportsZone, listening on Your Country 99.
Sometimes it gets messy out there. When it does, call Southwest Sewer and Septic, your local heroes for emergency septic pumping, septic cleaning, and sewer line repairs. Plus, they now offer porta potties for your job site or special event. For more information, visit southwestsewerandseptic.com or call 417-326-4330. That's 417-326-4330. Southwest Sewer and Septic. They make the dirty work easy. Proud sponsors of Liberator Sports.
Welcome back to JFK Stadium on the campus of Parkview High School here in West Central Springfield. Third down and 8 for the Pirates, or for the Vikings. Otto will have them in a I formation. Liberators again showing the blitz. The handoff to the back, second back. That's close to being a late hit there. Just about. He gets back to the original line of scrimmage to bring up 4th down and 8 now for the Vikings.
Did the Liberators use another one?
They did. Another timeout. They did. With 1:32 remaining. A little bit of upset. Catskill beats number 1 Lamar 35-34.
It's been a while.
Nixa blows out Carthage 34-14. Mountain View Liberty upsets Ava 34-12. Nevada beats Mack County. Branson 46, West Plains 21. That one's final. Marshfield final 28-7 over at Hillcrest. Republic 49-10 over Kickapoo in the 4th quarter. Ozark 20, Webb City 7, 4th quarter. Webb City could be 1-3 to start this season.
You don't say that very often.
Nope. And from the gun is Otto.
Hard count.
Hard count, trying to get him jump. That won't help him.
I think they're going to take the penalty here. And,
that's actually...
Think they'll punt?
Yep. Now,
they just burned a lot of clock off. They're going to run a whole different squad out there, so they're going to try to get something down there. Liberators better lay their ears back right here and come after it.
They Parkview call the timeout?
I believe so. Liberators should be out of timeouts.
I think that's right.
Carl Junction 38, Rogersville 13, Neosho 42, Waynesville 20.
Did you get that Branson one? 46-21?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Branson with the commanding lead in the Ozark Mountain Conference now with wins over West Plains and Bolivar.
You know, here's somebody else. It's Camden. Elias Catholic's beating Camden 14-8.
Wow.
You know what? Camden's taking a hit this year. Lebanon is really taking big hits this year. They're over.
So Warner to kick, standing on his own 40. Casey back to return, standing on his own 20.
Looks like we're going to set up the return. No, they're coming. Just about got there.
And Casey's going to field it, and he bobbles it, but has some room to run now. He's to the 30, gets a block, 35, and drops there. And another helmet comes off.
I need to get tighter chin straps. Casey actually, well, I'll tell you what, he made a little something there out of nothing when he bobbled that football. He made the first guy miss, and then good speed got him up and around the field. He made it out of it.
So the Liberators need to go 65 yards in a minute and 20 seconds with no timeouts remaining.
1 minute, 20 seconds.
Be working the sideline with passes, I would assume.
This will be the final on game management here.
Minute 20 to go, 4th quarter.
Plenty of time. You got to believe.
That's it right now for the defense. I can't hear you.
All right. 2 receivers far side, 2 near side for Banner. He's got Casey in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Throws it down the middle, has his man, makes the catch at the 40. First down, Liberators. Another hometown mattress and furniture first down.
28-yard pass play right there. Is that the Casey?
That'll stop the clock till they get the chains moved. Somebody call timeout. We got whistles all over. We got a flag.
We had a player that was slow getting up, and I think they were making sure. Yeah, they got the flags. We should start the clock here any second now.
Clock stops at 1:14. Bolivar needs to get to the line.
Yeah.
We're checking our wristbands. Everybody's got them pulled up there. They're going to blow that whistle and start it. There it goes.
The clock.
I like it. There it goes.
Jackson the motion near side to far side. Banner takes a snap, going to throw. Has his man, and incomplete.
Toward Neesmith, in Neesmith's direction there.
A little bit of contact as the Parkview player fell.
Might have getting ready to stop illegal shift against the Liberators.
Yeah.
Stops the clock at 1:04. I'm tired of this illegal shift.
Shift.
S-H-I-F-T.
Shift. There is a 5-yard, but one thing about it, we're first down again, so we still got that extra play, but I don't know if we got the clock.
It'll stop the clock.
1:04 to go.
Jackson in motion. Banner to throw. Throws across the middle. Has his man. He makes the catch at the 20. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. And get down. 53 seconds. That'll stop the clock to move the sticks. He's inside the 15-yard line.
That is number 9.
Kozlowski.
That's Kozlowski, yes.
We got to move.
I don't know how far that was. Let's see. 15,
somebody called timeout.
25. That's 30-yard pickup
Parkview
right
called
there.
the timeout.
I believe so.
So Parkview calls the timeout with 52 seconds remaining. Liberators looking at a 1st and 10 from the Parkview 15-yard line.
You got to believe, Matt.
Got to believe.
Right there it is, boys. So
the big question is, Clay, will we go for 1 or will we go for 2?
Well, I think I asked you that a couple weeks ago, and you know the standard rule. When you're on the road, you go for 2 and break their hearts right there in front of the home crowd.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to do it every time.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it every time. I thought he was going to come on out of bounds, for those of you watching at home. But he ate up a little bit of clock trying to run around out there a little bit more, and that I'm hoping that don't come back to haunt us right there. That's probably about 4 or 5 seconds if we could maybe
Still got 52 seconds, so it's not...
we got time.
There's plenty of time, but...
Banner in an empty backfield.
Not sure if those... he's motioning in.
Now motioning in the receivers on the far side. Throws, has his man in the corner, and underthrew him just a little bit. Took a shot, too.
Big pressure on the QB.
He was motioning that receiver because he wanted that far defensive back to come in because they were hitting the slot back, Nichols, with that corner route back here.
46.7 seconds remaining. 2nd down and 10.
Come on now.
Okay, we don't need it all.
You get it first, you stop the clock. They'll have Casey in the backfield with him this time. Jackson goes in motion. Throwing.
Touchdown.
Liberators.
That's the Casey coming out of the backfield. 40 seconds to go.
So Bolivar goes to
15-yard touchdown.
27 points. 28-27, 40 seconds. And again, you got to go for it. He's going for 2.
Now, the last time we were in this situation, we had a timeout to talk about it. And the way they're meeting over there, Clay, it looks like we're going to go for it.
They haven't haven't started the play clock yet.
I didn't hear it like I said before. Come on now.
Still haven't started the play clock. The official's telling them to get over here.
Big play right here. (28-27), 40 seconds to go in the ball game.
In the backfield with Banner. He stands behind him. Jackson goes in motion. The handoff, nope, they're going to throw. He had it in his hands and it falls incomplete. Who was that?
I got it.
In the corner.
Nichols.
That was Nichols. Had his man beat to the corner. Banner laid it up there. He laid out and just couldn't quite hang on. Got an injured player for Parkview down there. Now the Liberators get onside kick here.
We could get one possession here, have maybe two, 3 plays, no timeouts, 40 seconds to go.
Not a successful play, but a good play call and a pretty dang good chance of pulling ahead in this ballgame.
Can you see who that injured Parkview player is?
I couldn't. I tried to get the number with Cameron. He's on his back. I couldn't tell.
Are you ready?
Holden Oliver, defensive back, 5'10", 175-pound senior.
So, Matt, we're going to do the onside kick this time for you, buddy.
Done it for half. I try and pooch it in that.
You know, a pooch might not be bad.
I'm just telling you, we got some speed. We can get down there. Hillcrest coaches in the booth next to us are hollering for them all to scoot up. Oh, it didn't go.
Didn't go 10 yards.
Didn't go 10.
And that'll be the ball game. Parkview can take 2 snaps and sit on it.
Unfortunate for the Liberators.
Man, he had the chance and went for 2. Like I said, you got to go for 2 on the road.
I like it. I like the call. I like the play.
Yep.
Start trying to put together some of these stats.
So Otto will bring it up. They'll get in the victory formation. He takes a snap and takes a knee.
Not sure what happened there.
They turned the lights out. And that'll be the ball game. They will not have to snap it.
My hat's off to Parkview. They stopped us when they had to there at the very end. I'm with Coach all the way. I'm going for 2 on that last play down there. But it's a heartbreaker. It feels great when it works, and just feels horrible when it doesn't. But
I agree. If you didn't care who won, this is a wonderful ball game to watch.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we really care who wins.
Yep.
And that'll do it. The Liberators losing here tonight, 28-27 to Parkview. Parkview goes to 2-2 on the season. The Liberators fall to 1-3, and the Liberators will be hosting Marshfield next week for homecoming. As they had a chance, they scored, went for 2, had an open man in the end zone, in and out of his hands.
Okay, that was a magnificent drive, that last last drive. That was spot on, for a sophomore quarterback to lead those kids
under
pressure and dropping back and making great passes.
And a fired up crowd.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he performed exceptional in that last couple of minutes, so hats off to him. We just need to correct a few things, and we'll get better. We will get better.
Again, some penalties that were costly for the Liberators. That's executed fairly well most of the night. Came up just short by a point. Have you got the stats figured out, Mr. Benson?
Just close. I mean,
Again, other scores around the area. Cassville upsets number 1 Lamar 35-34. Marionville goes out Central 60-6. Seneca 64, Monette 14. Final 34-14. Nixa over Carthage. Mountain View Liberty 34. Ava 12. Another upset. Warsaw 49. Sherwood 7. Mount Vernon 48. East Eden 6. Nevada beats Mack County 15-10. Mack County is in our district. Ransom with a 46-21 victory over West Plains. Stratford doubles up Buffalo 42-20. Republic 49, Kickapoo 10. That one's still in the fourth. Marshfield 28, Hillcrest 7. That one is a final. And Pearl Junction 38, Log Rock 13. That one's the final. You ready?
I am. Unfortunately, as far as the score goes, Bolivar gave up 22 unanswered points just right there throughout the second half right there. Finally giving up that final one that put Parkview up by 8, and we had to, or by 7, and we had to come back and we scored one with 40-some seconds going in the ball game, made it 21 or 27-28, and we went for 2 and wasn't able to convert. So this time it didn't work. Finishing up tonight, Chapel Banner was 14 of 23, passing the ball for 176 yards, 2 touchdowns. Maddox Gardner Casey had, lost it there. I lost it. He had, I think, Gardner Casey had 177 yards rushing, carrying the ball, and I had his pass yards down, but yeah, there we go. He's 5 for 65 with 2 touchdowns, and Mason McCurry was 4 catches for 54 yards. So there we go. Evan Nichols had 4 carries for 35, and Mason McCurry had 4 carries for 23. So stats numbers weren't too bad, but a few mental mistakes again this evening that might have cost us a little bit, but hard-fought ball game all the way. Unfortunately, Liberators fall to 1-3 on the season.
Just came up a 2-point conversion short, and again next Friday night from Plaster Stadium, we'll be hosting Marshfield for homecoming. We'll have all the pregame homecoming festivities for you. That's going to wrap it up for us here tonight. Matt Annenberg for Sutton Medley and Clay Meyer saying so long, and thank you for watching and listening to Bolivar Liberator Football on MoSportsZone and Your Country 99.
This Bolivar Liberator sports broadcast is made possible by these great sponsors. Be sure to tell them how much you appreciate their sponsorship of Liberator athletics and support of our kids. These sponsors are Butler Funeral Home, celebrating life for your family. Butler Funeral Home. Shelter Insurance. Visit Craig Lehman about a free insurance review. Shelter Insurance. Midmo Bank, a better way to bank. Midmo Bank. Precision Small Engine. Bolivar